Welcome, Lake of the Ozarks. We are live on Lake TV for the 2022 Lake Ozark St. Patrick's Day Parade right here on the historic Bagnell Dam Strip and the Bagnell Dam Boulevard. We're broadcasting live right here on Lake TV. I'm William Holtz, joined by the legendary KB, Kevin Burns, right here. And KB, a little bit chillier than we may have liked, but actually it seems like it's warmed up a bit for today's parade.
Cold parade means things are going to move a little bit quicker because everybody's fingers and toes and the end of their nose is probably going to start getting cold about halfway through it. We're across from the folks that are unraveling this giant American flag that we see in all of our parades and have seen for the last several years. Looking good. I hope those people have all dressed appropriately. They've worn the right shoes and socks because they've got a long haul from where we are in front of LakeExpo.com, the outdoor studios of LakeExpo.com, all the way down to at least, I guess, close to the Bagnell Dam Strip. I don't know. We've had some discrepancies as far as the parade route itself. Do you have any idea where we're at on this darn thing?
I believe that they're starting right here where we're at,
yeah,
and then they'll make their way down to the dam where it's blocked off, and then that's where it'll end, and everyone will circle back.
Yeah.
So lots of areas to see today's parade in person, and if you're watching at home live on Lake TV, today's broadcast presented by Chances Are and Lori and KB. This parade not the only thing going on today.
Ooh.
The Lake West Pub Crawl tonight, 12+ locations, buses going from establishment to establishment. Chances are, man, they got some live music tonight. Trev and Dev from 6 to midnight.
Ooh.
Trev and Dev music.
Trev and Dev.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
They are awesome, and they're going to be rocking and rolling. They got green beer, corned beef, and cabbage all day long. And here's what's cool. They're going to have biscuits and gravy for $5 starting at 10 p.m. to close. So when the night's over, all the kitchens around the area are closed. Biscuits and gravy homemade from scratch at Chances Are. Of course, KB, you mentioned we're broadcasting live from LakeExpo.com, their outdoor studios. Today's parade also brought to you by Millard Family Chapels, the official financial advisor of Lake TV and What's Burnin' on Lake TV with Kevin KB Burns. It's Bill and Janice Lacasse and SRG Financial Advisors. Of course, O'Sullivan Bruce Group, Remax Lake of the Ozarks, and Jerry Phillips, Jerry with a G from Movement Mortgage, Lake of the Ozarks. So we're ready to rock here, KB. Ricky's gonna tell us something important, so we'll hear this.
No, he's got to turn it around so it's exactly the right way he needs it to be. So
oh yeah, with the wireless.
This is interesting now. See, because we used to do this. This is the good thing about working with Lake TV, because as I'm talking about things, people can actually see what it is we're talking about. For so many years, we would go down and let folks know what was going on the radio. And I don't think radio, of course, the theater of the mind, so you can kind of use your own brush and paint your own picture. But this today is it's really great. And you mentioned the weather. It's clear. It's a beautiful blue sky here at the Lake of the Ozarks. And for those of you who are watching, you can stay nice and cuddle up in your homes. And we'll do the teeth chattering and the knee knocking and the freezing for you. So.
And KB, you know it's cool too for those of us that are out here. Over the last really 3 to 5 years, this St. Patty's Day celebration, the whole weekend around the lake, has really grown. It's become an annual event that people love to come from far and wide. And you know, you were mentioning the difference in that you've been promoting St. Patty's Day for years on the radio, and it's been a nice transition for you. You've done a nice job making that slide from radio to TV, but don't be mistaken. You're still doing radio on the Key, the Daily Show, every day.
Yes, sir.
8 to 10, I believe, with Kevin KB Burns, and you can check that out, 89.3 FM. Or online.
KeyRadio.live. We've got free apps for your iPhone and your Android. So wherever you get your apps, go to that particular place, type in Key Radio, KEYK, get the free app and listen to us anywhere in the free world. As things are about ready to get underway, and we see that, of course, first and foremost, you get a little lead on from the Lake Ozark Police Department. The chief here in Launderville is a great guy, and we're certainly glad to be able to have the opportunity to see the men and women that work for Lake Ozark out doing their thing. Very proud to have this event going through their town, and they are followed closely. I guess again, you've got the Marine Corps League that brings down the colors. And again, when you see the colors, everybody please rise, remove your hat, and just stick with them a little bit. These folks are all veterans, and there they go.
And as you see behind them, Lake of the Ozarks Elks launch 25-17. They're the ones with the large flag here. They're followed right there by the American Legion post 229. And love our first responders, our firefighters here in the area. We'll have a couple of tanks. What you're seeing right now is still the American Legion. But KB, one of the biggest parades of the year right here. We have over 150 entries in today's parade.
Now, we talk about, we looked at our sheet here. It said 170, but in some instances, you get like some businesses that bring 2 or 3 of their vehicles in. However, it is still one of the biggest parades that we celebrate here at the Lake of the Ozarks. And on top of that, they're really trying to revive it and get more people involved, much like they do with the Christmas parade every year. And again, we're not down on the Strip, folks, so we hope that everybody down there is having a good time and enjoying things and kind of being, yeah, that's all right. Wave to the camera, everybody. There he is.
There's our good buddy, Chris Wagner with Farmers Insurance and WIA Marine Insurance. Man, that guy loves the Lake of the Ozarks. His wife, Christy Wagner, they do a lot of great things down here.
Just got done with, of course, the polar bear plunge. He's always involved in that every year, helping out the
super
Olympics.
Plunger. Now, those guys got some big cojones. Dumping in that water on the hour for 24 hours. I think he raised nearly $10,000 this year.
We've got William Bill Dees. He's 100 years old, a World War II paratrooper with the 11th Airborne. And it is great to have that gentleman in the parade. I hope folks take the opportunity to realize and understand. I was just watching some things here not too terribly long ago about World War II and the sacrifice that so many men and women made and everything that was going on at the time and how we weren't even going to get out and be a part of this. Matt Burns, how are you, sir? He is running for school board. He certainly is.
And he throws pretty good, too.
Yeah, that was a great throw, Matt.
Matt Burns for school board and followed by Lake Ozark Mayor Dennis Newberry. How about what Mayor Newberry's implemented since taking over the helm here in the city of Lake Ozark?
A lot of cool stuff going on with the city, and I believe they've got some elections coming up this year for the board.
And you see our mayor endorsing Matt Burns for Camdenton School Board. And here
That's
you
really
got
nice.
Vote for Alderman Krista Watts, Sherry Jackson, and David Ridgely. And that's for Lake Ozark Aldermen. Make sure you watch the forums on Lake TV live on March 21st, Monday, and Thursday, March 24th. And those will be also available with our official radio partner, The Key, on 89.3.
And we appreciate that. We thank you for the opportunity to work with our media partners, including the folks right here where we are today at lakeexpo.com.
And tell you what, just great community. We love working with everyone. And as we get ready to welcome Junior Miss Dogwood 2021, Chesney Brown, waving to the camera. And Chesney, if you look over there, there's another camera on the other side. Let's see if we can get a wave. There we are. That's Chesney Brown.
Rudy, what's up, man? How you doing? That's some good-looking Corvettes that are all decked out for the. Can you throw it that far?
That'd be a heck of a whale.
I can't. I've got my my headset on.
He's limited. We got him chained. Oh, those are the good ones, though, right at Megan's feet. Those are the expensive ones.
That was a good shot there. Rudy's good like that. There's another good-looking Corvette. That's one of the, I believe that's the rear engine model, isn't it?
That's something, I'll tell you.
Sounds really good there.
Well, I know what that is.
Does.
Out of my price range.
Hi there. Yeah, well, out of my price range.
Next up, our friends and partners at Benny Media. You see JT Gerald. He's also a super plunger. He raised over $30,000 this year.
Does he have to have his chauffeur's license to drive that truck?
I guarantee you, he shouldn't be driving that. And JT's with KS95. You believe that he raised over $30,000 by himself with his community
support? He's been doing the super plunge for a lot of years, I got to tell you. I super plunged one year. And my wife wouldn't let me do it again because she said she was afraid the cold water would force me to have like a heart attack or something.
And
but I still do it.
Speaking of the Lake Ozark CVB, there's our executive director, Heather Brown.
There she is.
Check them out at funlake.com. They're pretty awesome. They give all the events, do a nice job keeping us updated.
He even did the whiskers there with a nice green in the whiskers.
Hey, it's sophisticated. It's edgy. It's bold. It's LO Profile Magazine. And then, of course, always followed by our friends at the Lake Ozark Jeep Club.
Lake Ozark Jeep Club. That's is that Pat? That doesn't look like Pat there. Pat Wiggins in the front row. She's normally driving the very first Jeep there. So
these are pretty to look at.
How you doing? Nice Jeep, brother. I love that Jeep. That is sharp. Something to see.
We have so many Jeeps down here at the lake.
Yeah. And there's Pat right there. Hi, Pat.
You were smart. You wore gloves. I brought them. I thought,
I got some
bad.
extra if you need some. Just holler. I'll run over to the vehicle. And
I got some in the car.
Now, see, the only Jeep that you won't see in the parade is mine.
Yeah, I'm going to go grab my gloves, KB. I think that I'll leave the broadcast in good hands just for a minute.
Well, we got a lot of Jeeps, so we'll just kind of wave at them. And Ricky's out there. He's getting plenty of video for everybody wherever you're watching. We always love to know. You can let us know where you're at and what's going on, where you like to enjoy Lake TV. You can send us a shout out to KB at mylaketv.com. Don't forget the What's Burning show every day. Gosh, every day. That's Monday through Friday. That's 7 days a week. That's 21 times a week. You get to see that show. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. We're going to have some more good stuff out there. Right now, we're kind of doing a segment with our buddy Bob Ice and the Bob Ice Band. We introduced a new theme to the show. Yeah. KB's Furry Friends, all kinds of cool stuff going on there. Again, want to thank our sponsors as we continue to watch the massive amount of Jeeps that's come through. The good folks presenting, chances are in Lori. We want to thank Lake Expo, broadcasting live from the Lake Expo Outdoor Studios, Millard Family Chapels, SRG Financial Advisors, the O'Sullivan Bruce Group, Remax, Lake of the Ozarks, and Jerry Phillips. As Will mentioned, Jerry with a G, Movement Mortgage, Jerry Phillips Movement Mortgage, as we continue to see more and more Jeeps. Now, I got to tell you, the one thing about Jeeps and parades is trying to keep everything all together.
Hey, I hate to interject. We got a legend right here.
You're blocking the camera, buddy.
It's
Get
Bob
on down the
Shorts, the legend. Where's Bob? He's right here. Our man Bob Shorts.
Bob Schwartz.
He's been down here promoting the lake for so long. I think he probably lost track.
I think Bob is actually a wanted man in several states. That's why he stays where he stays.
I would believe it.
There's another good-looking Jeep.
Wild man, isn't he?
All kinds of Jeeps, all kinds of, we're going to see a lot of folks that are running for political office. We've got Heather Miller, who's running for Associate Circuit Judge, and a really nice limo that is kind of following up with Heather. The official sign carriers. I hope you guys got your track shoes on there. Some nice, comfortable shoes today. There you go. There you go.
I'd rather be walking, moving around, staying warm in this. And there's Heather Miller herself right here.
Hi, Heather. I love that vehicle. I don't know where you found that at, but that's awesome. That is beautiful. I mean, I'll tell you what. That's styling and profiling right there.
I just got word in the headset. That was Elvis Presley's limousine. Probably not, huh?
Yeah, maybe at one point he might have jumped in and taken a cruise. Look at these guys. Talk about some great individuals. They've got the top down on this beautiful, beautiful Chevrolet.
That's Joe Brown, the honorary leprechaun.
Yes, he is.
And in loving memory of Eloise Brown and Joe Brown. So thank you for being here today, guys. Very cool. Honorary leprechaun this year. Next up for Camden County Circuit Clerk, Karen Clopton in the parade. Love those Yukons too, man. Those are
That's slick. A roomy vehicle. That's not quite as big as the limo, but close in size. How you doing, folks?
Don't you just think when you see those, whether they're white or black politician videos or vehicles, I mean,
oh yeah,
you know, like the governor cartel. Hey, Holly Lift Boat Lifts. It's Tiffany and Mark Mawson.
The horn's not loud enough.
Becky Jennings riding along.
It's not loud enough.
And there's
speaking of Becky's going to be on with me Monday on Key Radio. We'll see you there.
Jennings Insurance, Becky Jennings, and she is a dandy with our friends Mark and Tiffany Mawson. I saw Turbo in there. That's the most famous lake dog. He loves to ride on the center console and go fast. And there is Marty Bird and Ruth Langmore, you see, taking a stroll through as we get ready for part 2 of season 4.
Yeah,
debuts on the 28th.
And here's the thing about Ozark. They came here, they got a little B-roll, did a few things here, and Lover's Leap, which we were out at last week with Bill Mulder. is where that's where the series starts, I believe, out there at Lover's Leap, which is private property, by the way, but people still find their way out there. We ran into 3 guys that were out there enjoying the afternoon, and they were real cool and got out of the way so we could do our thing. But point being is that we don't have that incentive, so none of the TV companies.
As far as, the state, as far as the tax credit.
Everybody wants a tax incentive, but we don't have that here in Missouri, so they filmed the darn thing down in Georgia, but I think we reap all the benefits.
Oh, heck,
I really do.
Heck yeah. And on a side note, I see Ricky Smith has beads. I don't think he earned those. I did not see any skin shown. How did he earn those beads?
He was actually on the other side of the vehicle when he got those, so we may not have been akin to.
Who's this guy?
Oh, Michael Harmison.
Running for City of Osage Beach. Mayor, also co-owner of a Harmy's cheese store in Osage Beach.
I will get that here in just a minute.
That's a cheese stick, of course, naturally. Our friend Michelle Curry. We got Tony Steckham on the other side, our buddy.
There you are.
That is one wild group right there. Look out. Talk about having fun. That is a wild group right there, man. They're tossing out cheese sticks, too. Did you see that?
There's one there. There's one in front of Megan. Oh, reach down and get it. There you go.
And those are those chocolates that we got earlier. Those are like the Rolex of the chocolate industry.
Rolex of the chocolate world. And see, this is what we talked about earlier. This is where you do your homework, and now is always a great time to mention our sponsors, including the folks presenting the parade, and that's Chances Are.
It's going to be a blaster. I want to get you out to Chances tonight, KB.
I don't know if I'll make it tonight, but, I enjoyed when we did the shootout there with your pops. He's a cool guy, and we had a lot of fun making some fried chicken, and we also did steak and potatoes and all kinds of good stuff there. Lake Expo, the broadcast facility, their outdoor studios. They didn't even know they had outdoor studios until today.
And we made that possible for them. Isn't that great?
That's awesome. Millard Family Chapels, SRG Financial Advisors, the O'Sullivan Bruce Group, Remax Lake of the Ozarks, and Jerry Phillips Movement Mortgage.
I'll tell you, Jerry is...
Talk about somebody who needs to get moving. These folks right here.
Love it.
Kind of tighten the gap a little bit.
Give a little love to one of our sponsors, Jerry Phillips. When I bought our first home this last year, man, it's a long process. And in the market, you need somebody that knows how they're going to get you to the closing table. And man, that guy, he was up 2 o'clock in the morning texting me, helping me get where I needed to get. So Jerry is the guy with Movement Mortgage, Jerry Phillips. Yeah, Mid-City Lumber Co. They went all out this year. How about this?
It's a nice float. It's a really nice float there on the back. Can't go wrong with your own vehicle making it up as a float there. That's awesome. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's greatness right there.
That's good stuff.
They spared no expense. That's a great float.
Even brought the forklift.
I want to ride with them. And check out the this guy in the full suit.
I love the suit there.
That's pretty slick.
You don't find those everywhere. You probably have to go to a specialty shop to get something tailor-made. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
You guys need some candy?
Well, why not?
We're looking for beads, and we're willing to earn them.
Some beads?
Yeah, I love it.
On your page?
And KB's the guy that's showing this. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon.
Do you want the front or you want the back? What side do you want there?
Oh, look. You guys are awesome. They even brought us a little love over here.
Yeah.
Get a little apple juice. Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. Behind them, Cabin Tree Pros, LLC. You can check them out at cabintreeprosllc.com. Teresa Murray for Camden County Collector, the incumbent Camden County Collector.
Steam Away. They'll make your carpet look all kinds of nice and new. Upholstery, tile, rugs.
Make it your lucky day when you call 573-216-1961. It's Steam Away. Man, that's awesome.
And I didn't know, man, Subway must have a pretty big advertising budget. Look at this vehicle they've got.
I'm just going to give you a warning. If you see Jared, run.
Well, I don't think we'll be seeing him for a long time. Not out in public anyway.
I wouldn't think so. It's the Subway, folks.
They got all kinds of new sandwiches and stuff they've been doing. I'm a big fan of Subway.
Me
Have been
too,
for a lot
man.
of years, man. Because you always feel like you're eating healthy when you can go into Subway and say, put some lettuce on that bad boy. Put some tomato or some green pepper or some jalapenos. Get all kinds of vegetables and all kinds of good stuff with your food. Hey, this is a cool looking rig. The whole rig with the truck and the trailer and the boat on the back with Rubber Ducky.
Love it. I believe
Rubber
that's
Ducky.
Alvin Heathman.
Yeah.
With Ducky Hauling, we haul fiberglass, and that's a sweet rig, man. I think we could get out on that this summer. That is awesome.
I don't know if they did. Oh, yeah, there's a prop on the back of that thing. I thought it was maybe more for show, but yeah, there's a prop and a rudder on the back there.
We could have some fun out in that.
Yes, we could, sir. We could.
Next up, our good friends with the Pink Panther. It's Midwest Roofing, and they do free inspections. Love the Panther. That's a great mascot and a nice fleet here.
I'd rather have them up on my house than getting up there myself, because I think I told you about working for the roofing company. I lasted a month working for a roofer in St. Louis. Fell off a single-story house, and then fell off a two-story house. And nice man. He set me up with a nice little severance check and said, "Listen, I can't have you falling off the roof, buddy. So you might want to find something where your feet are firmly planted on the ground." That's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Next up, Kayla Henry
for circuit clerk.
I'm thinking, KB, one word to sum all this up is resiliency, man. You are resilient.
Awesome, awesome. Well,
Thank you. Kayla Henry for circuit clerk. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I recognize you too. Yeah. Yeah, well.
I'm watching on my way.
I bailed him out of jail one time. I had a little extra cash left over, and so I said, "Sure, come on. I you know, you want to be at home where it's nice and safe." And
all right, I got to tattle on myself as I see Culver's coming up. Having a rough day the other day, and you know how I solved it? Pulled into Culver's and had myself a vanilla concrete with cheesecake, salted caramel, and toffee pieces.
They've got great burgers, man. I'm telling you what. And the cheese curds, man. You can't. I mean, if you want to stand here and talk food, we can do that all day long when you're talking about.
KB and I are food connoisseurs, to say the least.
But you can tell by looking at me. Doggy Paddle Mobile Dog Grooming. Now, did they bring this to your house here?
Look at this guy back here.
Oh,
the
man.
poodle with the green dew. I love it.
That's awesome. Look at that.
We got to make sure Ricky gets a nice close-up. Megan's got the poodle. Yeah, check that guy out.
Look at that. And that dog knows he's a superstar right there.
I believe this is going to be the Marines as well, correct?
Number 74 on your list there.
Let's see. It's, well, Gail Needers and Carr. It's a Solera, but nice flag work.
I like the flag.
That.
Yes, sir.
Next up, Delta Glass, and that's another vehicle. I love those Denali's. They got the inflatable Leprechaun. That's Delta Glass right there. Very, very cool.
You know all the cool stuff they got on there too, man.
I love all the
Delta gases. Did you say glass?
Oh, I did.
It's gases.
Well, I'm glad you corrected me.
They do your welding. How's it going, folks? They take care of your welding, and they got a lot of cool stuff there that you could probably check out.
I didn't earn these. I appreciate them.
Thank you very much. Be careful, folks.
Love the beads.
This has got to be the most amazing shot for Megan. Talk about getting your close-ups, and she doesn't even have to go to them. They come right to her.
Megan's kind of a big deal around these parts. She's one of the hardest working, most talented individuals in our industry down here.
Central Bank of Lake of the Ozarks.
Love the folks at Central Bank.
Look at this. This is Brewster. This is Brewster Butts, Bones, and Pie. And
Are you familiar?
How you can't miss it? My gosh, look at this setup here. It's beautiful.
That
it's
must
an
be
awesome
a food
setup.
truck, and I know you love them food trucks,
St.
man.
Louis style, brick oven pizzas, authentic Dexter style ribs, BBQ, Sammy's, always fresh ingredients, always made from scratch, available for catering. That's what you got to have right there. That's exactly.
And they gave us some love too, KB.
That's awesome. Just
love it.
Ooh, let's smell that. They put a little. Smells like a little hickory going there in the smoker.
Next up, we've got 11 North Custom Services, 11northllc.com. Check them out. I think Big Thunder's coming up. They're taking a break. You can't just stop in the middle of a parade, can
Apparently you can. And I'm just trying to look down the parade route to see if I can see how far down these folks are. And if there's anybody checking us out there on the Bagnell Dam Strip, folks, they are definitely getting there. I love this Brewster's Butts, Bones, and Pie. They put that hickory in there just to kind of get everybody all riled up.
So we've got Big Thunder Marine. We've also got Releve Dance Studio. It's their booster club. So 2 for 1, and probably got a bunch of our dancers there in the Mastercraft.
Wave, everybody, you're on TV. There you go.
Those new surf boats, pretty awesome.
Those are cool. Those are the ones that make their own wake, right?
Right.
Now, I've seen these things. I have never. I've been on water skis once. I've been on snow skis once. Water skiing, you know, when you
How
fall
do you
down.
feel about going out with Kirby this year?
Well, as long as you got to remember, the key to the whole thing is when you fall down, let go of the tow rope.
I mean, you might be able to teach me. Maybe we'll go out together and try to learn a thing or two.
Well, we better both have our own separate crews as far as paramedics and things are concerned. That's a beautiful Mastercraft. My goodness, look at the color on that thing. You be styling and profiling. You not only got the nice rig, you got those great speakers on there. Can blast plenty of music. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's beautiful.
They brought the green out.
Well, and I don't know what the heck these people are doing here, but yeah, they got a perfect shot. They got a little bit of free advertising courtesy of Lake TV there.
If you were in charge of the parade, this wouldn't happen, would it?
No, I would actually. I'd be probably on most of these folks to keep it moving.
Well, I like that we can keep them moving through the headsets here as Big Thunder Marine continues another Mastercraft coming up.
I think we got a little one who's kind of cold and doesn't really appreciate being out here with mom and dad and would rather be at home, but that's understandable.
I get it.
Got more folks there. Here they are.
Are you talking about me or that little girl?
Oh, well, take your pick. Nice, looking nice here. There's another Mastercraft here. And those people are having a big time. You don't have to, I guess you can do it one of two ways. You can do it in the water, or you can just drive around town as you're being, pulled by a nice big vehicle there.
Next up, our good friends, it's Helton Electric here and walking in the parade today. They could have also taken part in the Jeep Club. They got another Jeep.
There's another Jeep, yeah. Good stuff. No, we're good, brother. We're good.
Everyone wants to give us candy. We must look like the kind of guys that like candy.
Yeah, really.
We're watching our figure over here.
I noticed they normally point at me with that.
No, it's both of us. And next year we're going to be so trim they won't recognize us at the St. Patty's Day parade.
All right, brother. I'll get working on that right away.
Look at the little one in the
dog there,
high performance Marine. And that's an old ambulance they've got decked out. And they're pulling a cigarette, man. That thing is awesome.
And the dog is just, the dog's working up a sweat there, sitting in the guy's lap. The dog's panting.
I love it.
Lake Race first weekend in June. It'll be here before you know it.
Man, it is crazy. We're already in March, looking ahead to April.
Mid-March, yeah.
Wild, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Say what?
That's what happens. A year gets here,
Cigarette
starts flying
Top Gun,
by.
yeah.
And it used to be really, the lake wasn't as busy until you got into the heat of the season, but now really kind of the official kickoff to the season. Some people consider St. Patty's Day weekend, and we're hoping to see you all out and about all weekend long, including tonight's pub crawl.
That's absolutely true, brother.
All pro cleaning, residential, commercial, and new construction. Thanks for joining us in the parade today.
What if they do, like, if I called them up and I said, hey, listen, you guys got your work cut out for yourselves if you come in my house.
Oh, yeah, I'd keep them busy. Looks like Ryan Bridges for Judge.
Now I know who he reminds me of. Have you ever seen the show Jag? There's one of the officers. That's who he looks like. One of the guys on the TV show Jag. Now,
I see it.
I just finally made the connection.
I see it.
As a guy who's running for the office of judge is walking up and down the street, everybody's trying to make deals with him. Now, if I end up in your courtroom, what can I expect? Can we talk now?
No one will know if we cut a deal right now, Judge.
He's just trying to run, man.
Thanks, Judge. Appreciate it. Ryan Bridges for Judge.
Yeah, I want to thank him for allowing us to interview him out at the Expo a couple of weekends ago, and then I had him on Lake Expo or on Key Radio the other day. Are you gonna throw that at me? Don't throw that at me. All right, throw it. Go ahead. Sure. Very nice. Look at that. Great underhand throw. Very good. Very good. Very nice. Apples and oranges.
Thank you, lady. I'll toast to that.
There you go.
That's a nice steady change for me. I can't remember the last time I voluntarily ate a piece of fruit.
I can't. Well, you got these nice.
Hey, look who it is. It's coming from Deerbergs. That's got to be good stuff, man.
I'm good, thank you.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from our friends at Deerbergs, followed by Chris Coulter.
Look at this guy.
who is no longer at Deerbergs, and we're sad because of it. Thank you, sir. That's beautiful. I'll just take him off.
What's up, buddy?
He's got Nick's True Value Hardware, and you guys going to be opening the doors here very, very soon. May, June, getting all the finishing touches.
Chris Coulter
Great
with
to see
Nick's
you, brother.
True Value Hardware off 54 and KK. Of course, right in front of him again, Deerbergs. I cut you off. I'm sorry. I got so excited when I saw
No, that's okay.
Chris.
There's one for you.
We love Chris Coulter, man. We love
Poor Megan.
Roe.
standing
We
back
love
here.
Tefra.
They throw things at us, but
I'm sorry to rattle the headset.
that's all right.
I know
You're
Andrew
putting
and
on
Ricky and Megan are hearing all that. I'm sorry.
Just trying to separate the beads so I can give some to Megan.
Hey, next up, it's the Ozarks Amphitheater.
Hello.
Rocking and rolling. We got Mary Kay Von Brendel, Tom Abbott, and their crew.
Smashing Pumpkins coming this year. Black Crowes coming this year. You've got the big country concert with 4 different artists: Tracy
Willie
Bird, Tracy
Nelson.
Lorson, Willie Nelson,
REO Speedwagon.
and there they are. What's up, my brother? There he is. There he is.
Skelton's
Here, have
Key
some
and Lock.
beads.
Mr. Skelton, how are you, sir?
Ike Skelton is running for the presiding commissioner of Camden County. Good luck to you. Always great to see you. Ike is another gentleman that we always have an opportunity to hang out with on Key Radio. He's normally a regular on the program on Wednesdays.
And man, I'll tell you, when you guys had that interview, really went viral. Nearly 750,000 views on an interview you did with him on What's Burning that was reshared.
Well,
of course, can't miss Osage Beach Cricket Wireless. But yeah, that interview, 750,000 views, brother.
Well, and that was, we got some help from a few other people. There's a gorilla driving a golf cart, but hey, that's just commonplace here at the Lake of the Ozarks.
It's the Shriners, baby.
Lake of the Ozarks Shrine Club. And then you've got some representation, I believe, from Laflette County up here as well. You got the guys that are doing the boats and the dune buggies, and you got the trucks. And the Shriners do a lot of great work to help children so that it doesn't cost them an arm and a leg to get medical care. And, you know, that's one thing about being a kid, man. You shouldn't have to deal with that sort of thing.
Right.
And if you do, well, fortunately, there are a lot of great folks that have been doing a lot of hard work. The Shriners come out and they drive the cars and they do a lot of cool stuff. And they get themselves out there, but then they also, Ricky's having a good time with the camera, trying to follow the gorilla with the camera.
That
There
guy
you
got
go.
himself a recycled
I tell
Tootsie
you what,
Roll.
that's the way to do it when you're that low to the ground.
As the Lake Ozark Shrine Club passes by and we move forward. Another little gap here, KB. I know you, that's just killing you.
This is the smallest gap in the parade. This is an acceptable gap right here. But the one that we had before, there was about 1/10 of a mile. Yeah, you want to get those closed up.
And that's Lakeside Lawn Care.
There you
Next
are.
up.
How are you? How you doing?
And
they got a nice, pulling a nice bass boat here, man. That's a beauty.
Cranston Associates
Yeah.
on the bass boat.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It's Kayla Conyer back there. I love the wrap, man, and pretty cool. And of course, Pro Designs did
See,
that.
I like Dr. Lisa Thomas, and she doesn't have a big, a big Escalade or something like that. She's got a nice, kind of a very conservative vehicle here.
Not drawing attention to herself.
No, she is drawing attention to herself. She got that nice sign there in the back.
She does
And-
her work. She does her work at the desk and in the house. I'm telling you what, she is State Rep Lisa Thomas, like you said, very conservative, kind of like that.
Honest Abe's. I mean, even the way that she runs the show there as a state rep, and then is what she's driving down the road in. Honest Abe's Home Services, they do a little something for everybody. They help out. They can take care of things for you, man. They get it all done, get it all worked up. Close. That was close. That was close. How are you?
Honest Abe's, and they're see if we can get a better shot here from Abram. Oh, that's better. That was closer.
That was cross the driver. That was all the stuff right there.
We got $9 in candy out of that one. That
At
was a
least,
win.
man, that was a super cool deal.
Next up, Village Marine and Yacht Club in Osage Beach, and they have a ton of businesses
Live
and
music.
properties.
Live music. This
with
is
the
great.
beanbag chairs, man. How cool is that? The bricks, they've got Village, Casa Grotto, which is some of my favorite pizza, Boathouse, Casablanca, and Brick House. And
You
here's
got a
some
nice
live music for
heater
you.
up there, too.
I guy sings better than I do.
You sing solo?
Not good. Not like that.
Solo, nobody can hear you?
That's the best way.
Do you smoke? Do you smoke? Do you sing tenor?
I don't.
10 or 12 miles away.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
That's all I got. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Look at that beautiful, beautiful boat. Find yourself, all you folks watching on TV, you know, we're showing all these different folks and the great wares that they have. So this is what's available at the Lake of the Ozarks. But as is the case with everything, if you see something you like, you better act on it right away because it's not going to be around very long.
You got that right, man. Boats just flying off the proverbial shelves, man. And that's
You're
a
on
pretty
TV.
one.
Wave to the camera, folks.
I've always loved the Cobalt, and that's one of those cruisers, and you go down below.
Yeah.
You got a little bedroom, bathroom. It's unreal.
You could see the cabin just as we're looking at it here. I mean, that's very impressive.
I dream of the day you and I are broadcasting live on the open waters from the cabin on one of those, baby.
There you go. There you are.
Dream big, right, man?
That's exactly it.
When I was a kid, I dreamt I'd one day work with you, and here we are. So I'm not saying never.
All right, yeah.
I like it, baby.
It happens. It happens.
Here's another
Hey,
beautiful
man.
Cobalt.
Hey, buddy.
That's ours, sir.
No. No, I was going to call you back over here. We got plenty in front of the camera. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, Sean. How you doing, buddy?
I took his Skittles. I feel bad. Sean Cober, one of the founders, original owners of
nice
Lake
job.
TV
Another
here.
good-looking Cobalt there.
Followed by our friends at Wonderland Camp, the Wilkies driving. Who let him drive that thing?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, more importantly,
Jill should be driving just to keep everybody safe along the road.
Wonderland Camp is hiring right now for another season. You guys are looking for counselors. You guys are looking for all kinds of positions because if they don't have the people available, then they can't have the campers. And we want the campers to come down here, man.
And this,
all kinds of it. So
and this next weekend, how about the silent, immersive experience weekend out there at the camp for everybody? That's going to be cool.
I just think it's so great to have a place here at the Lake of the Ozarks where it makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. Here he comes. I know this guy right here.
Thank you,
I interviewed him on Monday, the one and only Mr. Scott Rydell, who's running for Senate. He's running for Missouri Senate. He is looking to run against Justin Brown. And so we are very thankful. Camden County Republican Club here. They're out in full swing. Now, they've got an event coming up this Tuesday night, March the 15th. They're going to have Scott Rydell will be there. I believe they're also going to have Susie Pollack, who is also going to be running against Justin Brown, just recently announced. And so you've got a lot of folks that are going to be at this event speaking. I believe it's going to be at the Community Christian Church in Camdenton. But do what you can do. Lydia Porter, that's an impressive ride right there. It doesn't get any better than that. I mean, you got a dump truck. Come on. You got a dump truck. I think that kind of gets the message across.
I love it. Lydia Porter for Camden County presiding commissioner, and you can see the forum coming up in July. Another one we partner with you guys in Lake Expo on in our local chambers.
I don't know about you, but that's pretty darn impressive to see a candidate for elected office, somebody who wants your vote, riding around with a big banner on the side of a dump truck.
My bad.
There's all kinds of candy there, girls. Grab it. Get it before it's gone.
Ivy and Ella here. It's Ingram's Power Wash.
We should have had some. There you are.
Okay.
We should have had you guys power wash Will. Can you fire that thing up? Yeah, well, there's a limit, right?
That's a project out of their capabilities. Ingram Power Wash. They'll come to you. Next up, Ireland Construction.
I know that guy. How you doing, brother? That's right. This is their big, you got the event coming up this Tuesday night, March 15th. We're at Community Christian Church. What time does it start?
6 o'clock.
Russell Ireland over there. What's up, Ireland Construction? And you're going to have all kinds of speakers and everything, sure. Right. Very good.
The bottom is where you can look up when the next meeting is.
Yeah. You guys are going to ask the hard questions, right? Not the softball questions.
No, there's no softball.
Next up,
That's
it's
awesome, man. Thank
Off the Cliff, Booze, Food, and Tunes, and JD's Roadhouse.
Oh my God! What
They
is
got
he? What is he-
buckets.
Buckets of good stuff.
Well, thank you so much.
I saw you. I saw you on Highway 54. You were hauling to get back here. There you go.
We'll come see ya. They're going
You
to bring
did
us a free appetizer and cocktail card as well. Look at this, KB.
I'm telling you what.
Thank you so much,
this
buddy.
This is exactly what I need right here. We'll go by and we'll have them fill it up.
Off the cliff, they gave us too a free booze and an appetizer card
And
with
it's
all
already
the punches. And our
Quick
good
Car.
friends at Quick Car. And I'll tell you what, get ready for this summer. You see this tanker right here. This is their brand new Quick Car dock
Not
cleaning.
bad. That was a good shot, brother.
They'll
Not too bad.
come right to you, KB.
Yep.
Spray down your dock, get
Yep.
you ready to roll. And look how impressive this rig
Look at
is right here.
The new facility they're opening in Camdenton. I mean, it's massive. It's right there as you drive into the main drag on East 54 in Camdenton. The new Quick Car. You've got the boat cleaning, but you got that really cool. I mean, and this is like state of the art. We saw this being built in Camdenton. We didn't know what to do with ourselves.
You know,
State of the art. You got to be kidding me.
You see these canoes there,
Yeah.
and they actually get down in the water. They come to you, not just do your dock with that big tri-tune. They do your boat while they're there as well, if you like. And they come to you, make it nice and easy. You never have to leave comfort of your own dock, your own house.
That's the whole point, man. Convenience. That's what we like here at the lake. We're all about coming down, having a good time, and everything's convenient. You know, let somebody else do your shopping. Let somebody else clean your boat.
I love it.
And see, this is what we need right here. One of these cool is the word I wanted to use there. Cool, and that is quality roofing, man. I don't.
Yeah, that's pretty slick, and I love the metal sign on the side of that big old
Can
bad boy.
Can I borrow this on date night?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, that is so cool.
No one says
That's
no
what
to
you
KB,
want.
man.
That is what you want right there.
Quality roofing,
Quality roofing.
re-roof and repairs.
That's right.
That's
and
a sweet float, man.
And a beautiful float. I mean, they put some time and effort into that. You got the big hat, all the shamrocks.
Love the
Lots of the
flags.
green going on, the flags.
Back the blue.
Back the blue, absolutely, brother. Yeah.
Don't you love how pro law enforcement our area and our community is?
Oh, super, super. Main Street Asphalt Maintenance LLC in Camdenton, Mo. We love you, folks. And this is really nice. Get your roof done and then have these folks come in behind, maybe lay down a new driveway or something like that for you.
Set, man.
You need some quality asphalt, and these folks at Main Street do it up right. They sure do. I have heard a lot of good things about them. And then we're getting into I like this. We're getting into all the heavy equipment.
Yeah,
We got the dump trucks coming through. We got the big trucks. I mean, these are the serious trucks. Got that good. Those are. Oh man, I just love the design. The new. You know, you've got this new look Chevrolet. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
And still with Main Street,
Yeah.
they've got their fleet out here. It looks like they can do some major projects with all these vehicles and big old trucks. They're ready to get you taken care of. And tell you what, a lot of building, a lot of new developments. There's going to be a lot of need for asphalt pavement and roadways being done, as many different industries will see an increased need over these next few years.
We've got the Minuteman out here. He's coming our way. He's with the Bratton Group, Rick Bratton for Congress. I had a chance to interview Rick. Very nice man, very family-oriented man, and you may have seen his Christmas card this year. His Christmas card, the whole gang, he had him and his wife and his entire family. Oh, very nice. Good throw. Very nice.
At Neil, our
What's
true
up, young
patriot,
man?
Neil
I got
Gist,
you, brother.
right here.
How are you?
Marching looks
How
like
are
a
you?
true patriot.
Yeah.
That's Neil Gist over there.
He
Looking
looks good. I like
solid,
the outfit,
man.
brother. That's styling. That is styling. And we
Rick
had.
Bratton for Congress. Thank you, Miss Alicia. We appreciate it.
I tell you what, thank
That's
you so
Neil's
much.
wife. That's
I
way
talked
out
to
of
her
his
on the
league.
phone when we did an interview with Rick on Key Radio.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's great. He's really
Thanks
great.
for being here, my
There you
friend.
go. This is exactly what you need right here, brother. That's exactly what you need.
I just got hit in the head with
Ruby's
some beads. I love
Landing.
it.
Oh, I got one. Not bad there.
Awesome. So, yeah, Ruby's Landing River Resort in Waynesville. And while you're there, why don't you check out the Haunted River Float 2022. Numerous dates on Friday and Saturdays. Check out
Will
Ruby's
you go
Landing.
with me? I get
sure
scared
will.
real easy.
I do, too.
I don't do the haunted stuff very
I
much.
like my chances with you, though. I don't. Ghouls and goblins and ghosts don't
Yeah.
really scare me much.
Yeah. There's Woody's.
But I got you in my
One of the
corner.
best places to go and enjoy a cold one, and they got a lot of fun stuff stuff that they do.
A lot of pool tables.
And they'll be doing St. Pat's tonight as well. And they're always, they're a fun bunch. They're a very, very, hi, Karen. They're a very, very, very local group. They do a lot for the community. What's going on there? Yeah, awesome.
They love KB. I got you some beads here, KB. You got to earn these,
These guys are awesome. Mark and the folks there are awesome. They do a great job. They're always great supporters in the lake area for a lot of different reasons.
I just love them getting all these free beads for tonight's festivities.
I think we've got some kids over here that are going to make out like bandits when we're done here today.
They can have the candy. They can't have my beads.
All right. Oh, look at that red cactus.
The original.
Red Cactus, America's Sweet.
Pretty cool, and they're giving out beads. So Red Cactus at the lake. Oh, so they're featured. It's a product. It's salsa.
Yeah.
And they're featured at Woods, Hy-Vee, Dearborns, and Walmart.
These folks do their own salsa, man.
They were handing them out at the Christmas parade.
I love that Bronco. What year is that Bronco, sir? What year is that? 69? Is that what he said? That's beautiful, man. That is just beautiful. That is like one of my dream vehicles. We'd set it up a little bit higher, put it up on the lift there.
We're getting close here. It's kind of flew by. We were having so much fun, of course.
Orange Clan of St. Peters, Missouri.
Today, everyone's Irish. I like that motto, don't you?
They did a great job there. Today, everyone's Irish. That's absolutely the truth, man. This is so cool.
Marine Services, yeah, boy. I like that. The sign, and then, of course, Porky's Bar with the dinosaur and pig on the back. That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I'd say it one more time. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Boy.
They ought to be careful putting us on together. We have too much
T-Rays and Uglies. T-Rays. There you go.
Low boats. That's a nice fishing boat right there.
Nice, yeah, absolutely.
Got the Mercury Pro XS on the back. You do much fishing?
I used to do a lot of fishing, man, but there's, I don't get out as much as I'd like. I used to have a buddy, my buddy Chip Weig. His wife Sherry was in there. He's a fishing guide here at the lake, and he's taken me out a few times, and we always have a good time. I miss the Chipster, I sure do.
Kind of wrapping us up here.
Are we really at the end? This guy, man, you can't have a parade without him.
Hog Wickham, baby, long-time driver, big-time friend of Lake TV. He worked on our football crew for a couple of years. That's Scott's Concrete. Boy, do Scott, Jane, and them, they do a ton for the community.
Yeah, you talk about people who are very supportive of the community. You say a lot when you say those two words, Scott's Concrete, man.
Absolutely.
They help out with that mattress promotion every year around Christmas time, and they're involved in a lot of other stuff, too.
They pour concrete for nonprofits, which they don't like people to know, out of their own pocket. They've done 3 or 4 nonprofits buildings. And, of course, today's parade was presented and brought to you by Benny Media. So at the end, we see the Mix 92.7 vehicle as
Wave
well
to the camera.
as
there
the
you're on
Lake
TV.
Ozark Police. Now, we've had such a good time, KB. Before we get out of here today, we want to give a shout-out to our sponsors. Today's parade presented by our friends at Chances Are. I'm going to be out there tonight, KB. I told them earlier, the pub crawl's going on.
Right.
Trev and Dev are going to hit the stage. 6 o'clock and play until midnight. We got green beer, corned beef and cabbage, and in case you want to eat late after you had a drink or so, got homemade biscuits and gravy for $5,
good, man.
starting at 10 to close. Also today, big shout out to our friends at Lake Expo, their outdoor broadcasting studios, which they didn't even know they had.
Yeah, they never even knew they had that.
Millard Family Chapels, our good friends SRG Financial Advisors, O'Sullivan Bruce Group, Remax Lake of the Ozarks, and Jerry Phillips with Movement Mortgage. For Lake TV, big shout out to Andrew Evans switching in the truck, Ricky Smith, our production manager, running the camera in the streets, and of course Megan Albers over here, our producer.
Who's actually checking herself for bruises as much as she was pummeled by beads and candy and everything else.
We love our crew that we get to work with. I love getting to work with this guy. You guys know him,
right at him.
Kevin KB Burns. Until next year for the St. Patty's Day Parade, I'm William Holtz. God bless you guys and be safe this weekend.
Absolutely, be safe, folks, and thanks for checking us out on Lake TV. We love you.